Alright, this is your boy Jug out with another Pursuer equipment video. Okay, so I'd like you guys to look here that I do in fact have the ring. I actually don't equip it though. If you look at the stats from the ring, okay, the stats here don't work the same as the previous equipment, Buccaneer, Masters, and Sun King, okay? The benefit, the army damage in these equipments, right? Let's go back. Alright, so if you go to the Sun King, right? All of the army damage is exactly the same. Alright, so let's click the alright, so you go to the equipment, you click the question mark here, and then you look at the bonus benefits. Alright, Sun King has the same damage stats. Okay? The only thing different with Sun King is the stats that you get for all your troops. Okay? Let's see here. Let's go to Masters. Masters again. Alright, if you look at the benefits, alright, the damage is exactly the same. Sorry, you look at the bonus benefits, the damage is exactly the same. Then you look at the troop stats, right? They're a little bit, they're higher. And they're going to go up as you collect this equipment, okay? So let's go to Buck. Well, if you look here closely, I still have the Buccaneer ring, okay? And I can actually enhance it. I'm not going to right now just because I don't want to mess with the point system, right? I still play the point system, and as a free-to-play, cheat-to-play player, like, I only buy when the meta kind of levels out. Some people want to spend, last figure I heard was closer to $7,000 if you want to buy this equipment right around now. Obviously in the future, this equipment's going to get cheaper. Okay, so let's get back on topic. So if you look at the benefits here, right, the troop stats are higher than your Master's gear, especially as you go up, right? If you have Master's +5, it's going to be better than Buccaneer with no plus, basically, right? So, but if you look at the benefits, the army damage and all that is still the same, okay? So again, you can mix Buccaneer, Sun King, Masters, right? Most people know that. All right, you still get the army damage, the Royal Academy of Warfare benefits. Same with the new equipment. All right, if you go to the Pursuer set, look at the benefits. Well, the benefits for this equipment are a bit different. You do not really want to mix this equipment, all right, unless you've got I would, for me personally, I'm not going to even be really equipping it unless I've got the sword, okay? And this is going to be the last piece that you get unless they switch things up. All right, everybody's going for it. They're going hard for it. The army damage benefits, again, are the same. All right, so I'm going to do a few quick pulls here. So if you look at the Pursuer set up there really closely, I've got 38. Okay? Before I pulled one by one, I showed you guys that on video. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you guys what time it is. Let's go. All right, it is 15:30 on the Kingdom clock. It is the 26th, okay? Let's remove my equipment. All right, so I'm going to remove everything. If you guys looked at the comment section of my previous video, a lot of people said it was working, It honestly depends on how many pulls you have. It's still a luck game. It's still a roll of the dice. But people are saying they're getting better percentages, and it honestly depends on, it seems to be depending on the level of your castle, what time you're pulling, what kingdom you're in. There seems to be a lot of factors, and I really don't want to go into the theory of it because it might upset some people, right? So let's just get back to crafting the equipment, okay? So I'm going to go in, right, go to the armory, And at the pursuer on the right hand side, you see that little chest that's open? There's a small little tiny number that says 38. Okay, that's how, all right, this is going, oops, I always get the misclick. All right, so this is going to bring me to the Venetium orb, right? I am going to, I'm just going to use them all this time. I did it one by one last time. Let's go ahead and try them all. See what happens, right? Confirm. Wish me luck, guys. All right, boom. I got 2 scrolls there, okay? I got 2 pursuer boots. I mean, honestly, though, I'm happy, I'm personally not going to go and equip it right now or even craft it, right? So if you look, let me go into the pursuer set. I can go to the boots, and I can forge it right now. Okay, the only problem is if I forge it right now, I have to sacrifice my Buccaneer set. Okay? But if you let me go back out here again, I'm going to go to, let's see here. Actually, if I dismantle this, let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and dismantle it, and then I'll bring it back. Okay? If I dismantle that, it's going to tell me how many scrolls I have, right? I'm going to want at least an extra 100 scrolls, because it takes you 100 scrolls to equip this, to make this equipment. I'm going to want at least 200 before I even consider crafting this. I'm honestly going to wait until I get a few more scrolls. It's going to, it's a bit of a grind. I like the grind. I don't mind doing it. I'm not going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a game. And honestly, if you do, I would love to be in your mega rally, and I'm really impressed at the stats that you get from the new equipment. But again, you really don't want to equip the new pursuer set until you've got, the right, nobody knows your stats outside of your equipment, right? Nobody's going to tell you when to start crafting it. I personally am not going to be crafting it until I get all of them except for the sword, right? And then I'll go on to that grind too. Okay, so let's see here. Now that I have that, I can craft it, right? Again, I'm not going to. Okay, so let's go to the beasts, right? If I were to craft that, let's go back to that. Actually, we're going to go to the ring first, right? So I'm going to equip that. I'm going to go out here. Okay, let's go back into the armory. Just a second. Sorry, guys. All right, so I'm going to go to the pursuer set. All right, so if you click on this ring here, you go to the runes. Right here, I've got 10 of 10, 10 out of 10 runes. Okay? I can no longer reinforce this yet. I'm going to have to go through the grind. That's all there is to it, right? How do you get more experience? If you look down here at the bottom part, there's a question mark, right? I need more scrolls. Okay? With the boots, I got kind of lucky. I got 2 scrolls there. So it's going to be a little bit easier, right? So in order to get these runes, you have to have the piece equipped, okay? So I would have to have bare minimum this equipped. What I would actually do is I'm going to equip everything here. I'll show you guys on video. Hopefully I can find some pieces. I may have to, I don't need that. That'll speed them up. Actually, that'll speed my troops up a little bit. So let's see here. But even better, I'm going to equip these boots for now. I'm going to equip the hat, right? Why am I equipping these again? It's the beast march speed that I get there, right? Okay. And again with the boots, beast march speed. All right, let's go out and see what we can find. Okay. I should still get some of those rune drops, but it's going to tell me, that I'm full. I don't actually need any more. So let's see here. With any luck, I'll be able to get a 20 today. There we go. Boom. All right, so if you click on, no, wrong beast. I need to be searching for the vampire thralls. Okay? And there are none here. You really need to random port out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Do I have any random ports? Yes. Okay. But my troops are still out. So I'm going to emergency recall just for this video. All right. Items. Random port. Hopefully this is going to put me in a decent position, right? I generally like staying out here. You know, for me, doing my grind, it helps me to hit the beast faster, you know? Usually if I'm in the Alliance territory, I'm towards the edge, you know, where I have a farm covering my spot. So, let's see here. I'm going to go for a 20. Right, so level 19 and 20 beasts are out today. But if you look at this beast right here, okay, use this in the forge to create material required to craft pursuer equipment. All right, that's where we're at in the Venetium orb, right? This is how you collect them. It's a chance to get them, but you have to have a piece of pursuer set, you know, to get the rune drops. Okay, so make sure that's equipped. But if you look over here, we have Raven's Sapphire. All right, born out of the Venetium orb and can be used to upgrade pursuer equipment star level, right? So that's going to give you your +1, your +2, your +3. All right, so let's see what our chances are of getting these today. I may need to burn a little bit more stamina, but let's see. You know, I like my odds. All right, so it's going pretty fast. Oh, and with so far it's 18 and 19 beasts, right? If you go to the level 18, all you're going to get is buck. Okay? So I'm going to go for the higher ones. Alright, so let's go for 19. Right? I still need the buck, so I'm probably going to be hitting those too. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to be hitting these right now. Alright, I can hit another 20. And we're actually going to be looking at these reports here in a minute, okay? So, let me make sure that all my reports are cleared. Alright, so that's going to be the very first one. Go ahead and hit a star on that just so I remember. That's the first one we're going to be looking at. Okay, guys? Give me a star. No. There you go. Okay. So let's hit a couple more of these. Unfortunately, you know, I wish I could just show you guys the what you're going to get on the first hit. Unfortunately, RNG does not quite work like that. And by RNG, I mean random numbers, right? Let's go ahead while we're hitting those, take a peek and see if we've gotten anything. Alright, so if you look here, it says these runes are already at max experience, right? So by equipping this ring, I'm not going to get anything more. Okay? Let's see here, what else am I going to get? Again, it's going to tell me I'm not going to get any more rune experience, okay? I may just go ahead and craft that new boot, right? I'll craft it right here in front of your guys' eyes. Let's see here. I can always drop down to masters. I'm not particularly worried about my particular stats, you know? Whether it's UAC, I want great stats. But I'm more concerned with, you know, being in a mega rally, you know, during KVK, during UAC, being able to help out the team, you know. I am all about being a team player. You know, it takes some of the responsibility or some of the weight off of the leaders, right? So I'm going to craft this. Forge. Are you going to regret it? Oh, whoops, sorry. Requires Buccaneer Boots 1. I forgot I already dismantled that. Okay. Steel might become an issue. If it does, I'll be alright. I got a bit of gold, and I can also go to the shooting gallery and get a bit more steel. Alright, so I'm going to exit out here, go to the pursuer, and am I going to regret this? We'll see. Right, so change. Right? It's different from enhancement, okay? Go to forge and you go to change, okay? If you click that change, it's irreversible. Alright, you go to enhance, you know, it's going to bring it up to +1, +2, +3, okay? So for the sake of the video, why not? Let's go for it. There goes my bow. Alright. I'm not going to enhance that. Forge me. Requires +1 boots. Alright. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to go back. Sorry, guys. It's asking me for +1 boots. Sorry, guys. So yeah, you guys get to see me rock this up. Again, I'm a cheap-to-play, free-to-play player. I'll be investing in this a little bit more. Okay. All right, so if you look there at the right, there's a little red dot. That's telling you that you have a piece that you can enhance. That you can forge. The boots. Right? Okay, so I got the boots +1. Alright. Now if you look at enhancements, am I going to enhance this yet? I can. +1. Okay. But let's go back out again. Alright, so I don't have enough Buccaneer, right? Well, let's go back in there. I'm going to show you guys again. I don't have enough Buccaneer to equip this, but I'm going to get more from the beast that I'm hitting anyways. Alright, so I'm going to go down to the master set. I'm going to forge that. I mean, you can rock it up to as much or as little as you feel like, you know. For me, I'm playing the point system, so I'm not going to really mess about with it too much. I just want the academy benefits so that I can still do my thing. Alright, so if you look at my equipment here, I still have the boots, I still have the ring, and I still have the hat. Okay. But once you rock that up to the Buccaneer up to +1, and you go for the Pursuer, you lose those materials. Anything above +1, you get back. Okay. Let's see here. Now I'm going to equip those boots, and I'm going to equip the hat, the economy hat. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. This is just speeding up my marches, okay? I just want to get this done a little bit faster. So again, I'm going to go after the 20s. No 20s. 19s, I guess. Let's find out where I landed on the map. So it all depends on where the map lands you, right? Yeah, I'm actually quite far away from everybody. I'm surprised there's not any more. So let's wait for that. As soon as that one lands, I can go for another one. I'm surprised there's no 20s here, but maybe just bad luck. I can always go into Alliance and buy more if I need to. But hopefully you guys will be able to see this drop, right? That I'm going to get. Come back. Alright. Yeah, being near your Alliance. I mean, you just got to go way out there, you know? I mean, you can send, depending on how young your castle is, 3, 4, 5 marches way out. But, you know, 5 stamina at a time. You know, obviously, I personally think these beasts are going to get a bit more expensive as they go on, right? So let's see, what does a level 19 beast cost us? 5. All right. So, and let's cross our lucky fingers that we got something. Reports. Check it out. Yeah, I got 1, right? I'm at 1 out of 5, okay? And if you guys are playing, ooh, and look, I got another Pursuer's Elixir, okay? And I got Twilight Lantern, all right, which is for the free-to-play event. I call it the free-to-play event that's going on right now. So let's go into our equipment again. This is about the end of it, guys, so hit the Pursuer set again. Right, I'm going to go to the boots, and I'm going to go to the runes. Okay, so you see here, this is 1 out of 5. Okay? After I get those 5, alright, then it's going to go up to 10. You know, honestly, I don't know what this number goes up to. I don't, you know, I'm playing the free-to-play game. I'm playing the slow craft game, right? I'm looking forward to getting the rest of this equipment, but I'm probably going to have to slow down to make sure that I get the steel. And I'm going to get this from these beasts. I'm going to get it from, you know, chests that I've got in my inventory that I still need to go through. I'm surprised. I must have hit a low red guard with one of my friends. Probably wasn't paying attention. Alright, so yeah, that's the gist of it. I do want to show something about the reports, though, with these beasts. depending on how strong your troops are, you still get, well, now you get minor injuries and actually troops killed, right? I'm sending a mixed march of cavalry, okay? If you want to, honestly, your best bet is to send a mixed march of all troops except for artillery. I don't mind the wounded ones. I'm just going to heal them up, and I'll do it slowly, right? So if you look at my march here, I've got a mixture of all troops. Reason being is the lower ones are going to take the damage, right? So if you look at my hospitals, we're in UAC right now, so heal. If you look at my hospitals here, right? I guess I do got some T10s up there. These beasts are getting a little bit stronger. So again, if I'm going to hit these beasts again, I'm going to search. Let's go for 19, right? Because there's no 20s here. I'm going to attack. And for me personally, I just hit equalize, right? Equalize and take out the artillery. I mean, maybe you got your own march set up on the first march, second march, or third march. And I'll show you guys the difference in this hit compared to the last one. Because each set of troops has their own job, right? Your infantry's gonna protect your cavalry in your distance, right? So, it's just the way the game works. It works the same with Red Guards, right? If you send all your highest tiers, the only ones that are gonna get hurt are your highest tiers. So you need to send a mixed march, especially with these new beasts. These old ones it's not so important. You only get wounded, right? So you got your vampire thralls, and I just call it just a regular old beast, right? Hopefully they still keep these around. I mean, honestly, as of right now, we don't really know. So, and maybe we'll even get bigger ones. That I would look forward to. So, let's see. We'll check this last report, and then I'm going to call it a day, guys. Again, I did not spend any money. If you do want to spend some money, right, and buy some of these orbs, go to the plus up here at the very top. We'll do that while it's returning. Right, and you go to, scroll down to equipment, okay? You can get these 10 at a time. Maybe buy them, I would suggest not buying the $100. No, I don't want to buy that. Don't buy this one. It's just, it's not as good of a deal. Go ahead and, in my personal opinion, you guys can do anything, any way you want. Buy these daily ones, right? And with any luck, they'll start carrying them in here. In the special offers, right? As of right now, they don't. Like I said, I'm personally not spending right now. I'll wait for the meta to level off. So let's look at that report. And you guys should see the difference on how many wounded and how many seriously wounded I had. Right? Obviously, more troops were sent, 12. Okay? Huge difference. Had I had, my full attack equipment on, I'd probably have 0. Absolutely 0. So, all right, this is your boy Jug. This is my way of getting the equipment. Other people are gonna have other ways, right? It's a grind. I personally suggest taking your equipment off, and I also suggest looking at the time, right? Right now, our kingdom's pretty quiet. It's morning in the United States, People are shuffling their kids around, getting them breakfast, It's Sunday. So, everybody's got their own way of doing it. If you guys want to check out my last poll video about pulling them, one by one, I think I had, 41, 41 of these potions that I did singly. I know I said I was going to end it, but you guys will stick around. You guys like me, right? I got 2 here. So I did them one at a time, right? Again, personally, if I'm gonna do those, I'm gonna do them what we call naked, right? No equipment on. All right. So if you guys have any comments, questions, suggestions, please drop them in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys want to see on my channel next. This is your boy Jug, out with another Pursuer video. Peace.